What's up, gang? Happy Friday. 9:31, day after Christmas. Admittedly, whoops, there's not even a good screen right now. Nothing's even set up yet. Man, admittedly, I have a billion things on my mind today, and trading is not necessarily one of them. So, we'll see how today goes. I I don't know. I might be a little cautious. I might be a little impatient. I have no idea. I'm just now sitting down to my computer. There's just Christmas was obviously phenomenal, so there's good stuff there. But I'm trying to wind down a business, and it's getting a little ugh, and it throws my mental game off. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today. But I hope everybody had a phenomenal holiday. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Had some good time with family. Sorry, still just trying to set some stuff up here. Oh, jeez, come on. Man, market sentiment, too. What the heck's going on, right? What do we think? So we almost tapped 26,000. We went all the way up to 25,923 in our pre-market here, 825. Hey, driving obsession. Merry Christmas, my buddy. How we doing, man? How was yesterday for you and your family and everybody? I hope you had a great time. Man, and I don't know if you heard that contrived. I don't know what the hell it was, but I'm very out of it today, man. I'm being honest right now. I'm very out of it. I've been sick the last 3 days now. You can probably hear my voice just a little bit. And then just dealing with some business stuff that stinks at the moment. Man, this thing is still friggin' ripping though. What are we on, minis? Ugh, let's not make that mistake again. Let's switch down to micro, especially because we don't know where our head game is at. Ugh. Yeah, we got to put the other stake up. Sorry, my wife's screaming from the shower that the construction workers are driving on our property again for the next door neighbor. In Lithuania here, we actually have second day as Christmas holiday too. Oh, nice, dude. Man, I gotta. I honestly, I forget where everybody is from. I gotta like put a little cheat sheet for all you guys. That's some crazy stuff, man. I absolutely love that. We got people from Lithuania. We got people from London. We got people from India. We got people from Norway. You know what's absolutely insane? I don't have that many people from America. It seems like everybody else is supporting me. So it looks like whoop, 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 whoop. We're trying to form a bull flag here. It's looking real good. Oh shit, I'm only on
Order filled.
Yeah, wow, that's way too high. Turn this volume down. Good God. So it looks like we have a bull flag playing out. I only got one though. I was hoping I had punched five and I didn't. So let's see if we can get just some type of a little pullback. And then I think we're going to enter our other, get in. Well, we'll just do it now.
Order filled.
Who the hell cares? So you got to imagine with this bull flag, hopefully we can at least break our pre-market session here. There we go. Strong wick right back up to the, my God, 923s here. And let's hope it doesn't decide to curl down now. We didn't break our pre-market high or session high yet, but we just tapped it. Tapped it. It looks like it wants to curl back up. Hopefully it wants to curl back up. And then we can get a little bit of a shmoney. Little bit of shmonies. Second day is Christmas holiday too. That's amazing, man. We need to adopt more things like that. I'm just glad that we don't have the Black Friday chaos anymore, you know? That used to be a massive thing here. The day right after Thanksgiving, right? Was it? Yeah, it was the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, of course. Black Friday, obviously Friday. There we go. Just banged out 2 of them. Gonna start bringing some stops in here as well.
Stop filled.
Just because, again, we just hit a... you never know. Sometimes when we break highs... Oh, shit. And I didn't even put my other 2 stops out yet. Again, just a weird day for me. Weird day for me. Shit, we still don't have stops out. Let's put some stops right underneath VWAP here. Wow, this is actually a very tight range again. These aren't bad at all. These haven't been bad. What are we up on the day? Only 32 bucks because I screw this thing up now with these not putting those stops in. Well, that's annoying. Let's see. How's everybody else doing? Nvidia's still going through the roof. I mean, Qs are pumping. Everybody's pumping, kind of except for IWM here. Might add more.
Order filled.
Let's add another section here. Come on, let's get a better push than that, though. We need much better than that. There we go. That's a little better. A little better. Take a couple more of these off. Actually, bring the stops up now instead. Everything's in profit, minus the last stop we forgot to do. See if we can target another high. But this stop is pretty close. I'm sure we'll get wicked on it.
Stop filled.
Kaboom. All right, well, we're up 161 bucks. We're 3 minutes in. Our mental space is... Ugh. So did you get anything good? Driving Obsession. What were the big presents, bud? What'd you get? The big one for my wife is, again, she's in her sourdough era. So I got her a grain mill. What you guys know about grain mills in Lithuania? Like for her to make her own flour. So she bought a bunch of, or got a bunch of wheat berries and stuff like that. So you huck the wheat berries in, and you mill them down into like a, I mean, it's really fine. It makes a really crazy fine powder. It's kind of cool. Excited to try some bread. $9.39. Got headphones, really needed them. Nice, dude. Coincidentally enough, my headphones just broke too. Literally like 3 days ago. And I just have the iPod, like, you know, just the ones that come with your iPhone, you know. And I guess they just got dropped too many times, so I picked them up off the table yesterday, just off the table, and the earpiece popped out of it fully. What kind of headphones did you get, though? Did you get the wireless or what? Whereas that was funny, too. My wife got me Beats headphones a while ago, and then like 2 or 3 months later, saw all of the, there's a bunch of like health, not health scares, but they say like the radiation and stuff like that is a little intense. Wired, good boy. And that's literally, I was starting to say that, and I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't say this, because like these might be the ones that he got. But yeah, man, the wireless headphones are supposedly really bad for you. Because of the, I don't know, the batteries or the waves that are going into it or whatever it is. But yeah, wired are much, much better. Better sound quality, better everything. Well, we're forming a really nice bull flag again. Ah, shit. It's too late on it, though. I was too late on it. This is the 1 minute chart. 941. There we go. Just broke our 5 minute range. Man, what would our end all be all price target be though on the 1 hour? What are we looking at? Look at this. I don't even have my 1 hour set up correctly yet. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of makes sense. Maybe 26,000 would be the target, you know? We might have some resistance at like 950. But the only thing I don't want to have... Oh my god. The thing I don't want to have happen... It's kind of what happened to us the last couple of days, where we were getting teased about that gap fill. It came so close to the gap fill and then didn't do it. So we got to make sure that there's no kind of crazy thing today, that we're only 70 points away from 26,000. So everybody's chomping at the bit for 26,000, and then the market makers decide, nope, today's the day for shorts, because we're going to trap all of these bulls that think that 26,000 is just guaranteed today. But that being said, it definitely looks like it's going to 26,000. I mean, let's be honest here. We're above VWAP. EMAs are curling up real nice. We've been uptrending, you know, since market open. Minus this one little curl down. We do have an imbalance right here. Like 25,900s, which we almost tapped. We hit the 906. That's the 5-minute chart. Here's our 1-minute chart. Oh, not feeling good. Not feeling good. These bull flags are looking real good, though.
Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
Dad, look what the 3D printer made. And did it ruin it?
Alright, 1 sec, baby. Let me put this to break even. Yeah, let me see it. Bring it on over. No way, dude. Here, bring it to the camera. Bring it to the camera. So the big present for the kiddo, hold on, this camera here. The big present for the kiddo was 3D printer. Let's see.
And it just made this little Jordan shoe.
Little Nike?
It's Jordan. This said Jordan shoe.
Well, yeah, it's Nike Jordan. Sorry, you're right. I mean, in person it looks way better. Jeez, this is a good camera, but I haven't figured it out yet. All right, hey Charles, man, yeah, Merry Christmas to all you guys. Guitar guy, good morning, Greg. I didn't know you had your own channel till a couple days ago. So literally, man, I mean, it's new, right? I just started this thing 3 weeks ago now, or something like that. It's been a whirlwind. So I didn't have my own channel when I was on Patrick's show. You know, I was just a little fledgling. If I'm being honest, I didn't even know what the hell futures were. And then it just happened. You know, the stars just aligned. And now here I am. Oh, and this is how official I am. Whoa, hold up, pup. This is how official we are now, guys. Boom. Look at that, Miguel. Let's go, guys. Oh, Greg, I have a small complaint about your stream. You're the only one I have to increase the volume to hear you. All right, man. That's some good stuff to know. So, how the hell do I use this thing? All right, so let me turn this up. I don't know. What if I just put this at 0? The thing I didn't want to do, though, is I didn't want too much. I guess I can, I don't know, turn down the gain and stuff like that. Basically, and then we just got stopped out. I didn't want too much of the background noises to get picked up, and that's why I guess I lowered my mic, but I should have done that with gain control instead. Dude, right? You big time now. Yee-hoo! Yo, biggest and largest. Seriously, we're gonna get a cease and desist, guys. We can't say that shit. I'm just kidding. Oh, see, look at that. You guys are starting to fire me up, man. I started out this day kind of mopey and stuff. I'm dealing with some junky stuff with business that I hate dealing with. You know, attorneys involved and all that silliness. Feeling a little bit sick today, but you guys are firing me up. I don't have a problem increasing the volume, but when I enter a trade, it's freaking loud. Yo, I didn't think about that. You don't get wild and excited like Patrick does, do you? Listen, man, I do. People get me fired up and stuff like that, but I need people that get me fired up, if I'm being honest. So there would be a lot of streams that, you know, if the chat's quiet, then I'm usually pretty reserved and quiet. If I had 5,000 people watching me, man, I would get so fired up. I would probably be a little bit wild just because of all the different comments in the chat. Not that, you know, I would just be laughing my dick off the whole time. But yeah, a little bit more reserved. I still got to get into my Patrick. I still have to embrace my inner Patrick. Yeah, I can feel that too, Charles. Don't have a problem increasing the volume when I enter the trade. It's freaking loud. I do that with when I'm editing videos. Sometimes I'll not that you're supposed to, but after hours trading and stuff like that. When I'm editing, I'll sneak in trades once in a while just because I'm sitting here. And same thing, I'll have volume turned down for the video, or no, I'll have volume. I don't know, vice versa. Volume turned up for the video, and then all of a sudden I'll get that order filled, and it'll scare the shit out of me. Well, we're up 201 on the day, guys. We're up 201 and we're 18 minutes in. So, not terrible. Pillow giveaway. Dude, listen, man. I'm going to release my merch soon. Do I even still have that? Let me see if that's still queued up. I started working on this the other day. Here it is. Can you see that? Boom. Look at that. Look at that t-shirt. Got my nice logo on there right there. And then here's Trading Cowboy gave me this saying. I friggin' love it to death. Anyone can eat an elephant one bite at a time. And then hashtag we're trading micros. I feel like today is only a micro trade day. Not a lot of price action. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. And I also just agree because I don't know. It seems like whenever I go to minis, it doesn't necessarily work out the greatest. I actually did trade. I traded New Year's Eve for like a half an hour. I didn't end up going live because I was just kind of too busy with everything. And then I finally sat down and just entered a really quick trade, and it was going against me. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm not going to go live now. I'm not going to go live with a trade against me. And then I switched back. I switched to minis because we were only getting, I don't know, on the 5-minute range, there was like 10-point candles on the 5-minute range, and the 1-minute range had like 5 or 6-point candle ranges. So I was even trading like 3 minis at a time, getting kind of nuts with it. And then the unfortunate situation is, there was just a couple times where instead of it being like a 5-point range, it'd be like a, not even large, but like a 15-point range, but 15 points on 3 minis. So I ended up being down $200 actually on New Year's Eve. But I was down 450, so progress. Just bought a 100K eval. I'm scared to trade a freshie. I get it, man. I know. Whenever you break into those freshies, or vice versa, I have an account. I just have a bunch of these accounts now, but this is the one that I ended up trading on Christmas Eve. This was my highest one. This was at 5, 6, 7. I mean, it was like, I guess I lost like $240 or something. It was in the 50,000, like 840 or 820 or something like that. So we were getting there. And And I just didn't mean to trade it. I meant to trade one of my lower valued accounts. Oh fuck, which one am I trading now? See, this is my problem right now, if I'm being honest. I have way too many accounts. That's just it. And I don't have them linked together, but I have like 6 or 7 accounts where I'm profitable by like $500 or $600. If I'd been just trading one account, you know. Oh god damn it, what the hell one is it now? If I'd just been trading one, then maybe you know, that guy would have been passed and gone by now. Here we go. But yeah, I get it, man. I bought a brand new Apex 250K account for last Monday's mini Monday Madness. I try to only trade minis on Monday. I've done it 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, it's been a terrible idea, so I don't know if we're gonna continue it or not. But yeah, cracking open that freshie and then just losing, you know, decent amount of money on the first go with it kind of sucked. But yeah, Monday ended up not being a day for minis. Man, sorry guys, I have not been. I mean, again, I kind of admitted to it when I first started streaming. My mind is just on a billion things, and trading isn't necessarily one of them today. So sorry, I'm just kind of talking and not trading. I mean, still, I don't know. I guess $200, and again, 20 minutes is not terrible. But let's get a little bit more. Let's get some more. I only have one account, so I don't go through all the confusion. Yeah, dude, it was one of those things, you know, where it's like Apex was doing their $19 sale, and then Legends as well was doing a $19 sale, and so why not, kind of a thing. So I just bought a bunch of them, but I'm definitely seeing how the other issue too is like 2 of the accounts that I blew, because I bought like, I don't know, 9 of them or something like that. 2 of them I blew, and then I never actually canceled those subscriptions. So those 2 that I blew just auto-renewed this month, which kind of stinks because I don't know what price it renewed at. It probably, you know, renewed at $40 or something like that instead, and you can just get much better deals than that. It's stupid for anything to auto-renew. You should just always cancel everything, and every single month or just whenever you need a new account, just see who has the best deal. So now forming a bear flag and showing some good weakness. I mean, I don't know. It was honestly just a thesis, but remember, like I said just a little bit ago, we're at 935. We're so close to 26,000. So many people are fixated on 26,000. Today being Friday, it'd be the perfect day for us to not hit 26,000, for us to change our mind and go back down to like 600 or something like that, you know, and it would just really, you know, that's how they'd get the most amount of money out of this day today. London lows are 842. Otherwise, just a really good shelf down here at 780s. So maybe if we start falling, we should fall at least 100 to the 780s. If we really slush, then this is what I kind of meant, down at the 600s. And then keep in mind too, insanely enough, we never filled that gap. So just like we're so close to 26,000 might not hit it, we were so close to that gap fill and then didn't hit it. Man, guys, I'm not... I'm seriously... Oh, hold on a sec. I'm really not feeling good. How junky is that? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can overcome it. I like the underwear you got on, baby. That's making me feel a little bit better. I don't know. Let me see that butt, though. What? I don't need to see that butt. You get out of here with that tushy. You stinking guy. What are you doing today? Oh. All right, so out of just curiosity, guys, now that I changed the volume up to 0 decibels, is this sounding better or no? Or is it still too quiet? I mean, I guess another issue I need to do is just kind of like Patrick did. You know, you got to kind of like eat the microphone. Like, honestly, this is where it should be every single time. But I don't have it this way. So, like, if I'm here, Trading Cowboy, thank you, buddy. So, if I'm here, is this okay volume? This is okay now? Ugh, I just threw up into the microphone 5 minutes ago. That would have been a terrible sound for you guys to hear. Sounds good to me. Thank you, guitar guy. Thank you, gang. Appreciate the heck out of yous. Man, look at this. I'm trying a new tea today, too. So I gotta have my little fun buddy. My fun little tea buddy has helped me out. That was one of my Christmas presents. The kiddo got me a custom tea blend. It's actually very tasty, too. Alright, so our bear flag is playing out. The only thing that we got to be careful of now is boom, boom, boom. This is our third time hitting it. So, we really want to see it break. If it breaks... I mean, we need to see it break 77. We need it to break 66. As long as it can break 66, then we should come down to the 40s, you'd think, at the very least. Kind of a tough one, because there is a lot of support here, right? We're right at the top of this channel. We're kind of at the midpoint, top of this channel. And I guess that's what we're seeing right now, is a little uncertainty as it pushes a little bit back up. We do have EMAs pointing in the right direction, though. We're underneath VWAP, so as long as it doesn't break like 900s, we might retest 900s and then maybe try to take that short. And then your stop would just have to be like 916s. That might be a good idea. If we can get a 900 retest, let's check that out.
He's trying to get his tail. Dad, Jed's trying to bite his tail.
Jetty, don't be all silly.
Jed? Your tail?
That's how today is. Yeah. Driving obsessions from Lithuania. So we got some Lithuanians watching too. They loved it, man. They want the pillow giveaway now. We gotta start doing weekly pillow giveaways. You get yourself a nice sink or swim. Listen, your significant other would be very excited to have this. This goes on a prominently displayed couch, you know. Yep. What, you can do a little slip on stream, help my views?
I'm just trying to survive today.
Dude, right? That's how I kind of feel. I might have to cancel lunch. That might be a bad idea.
My body knows that Christmas is over and it has decided
To stop
it's
working.
your day of rest now.
Time to shut down.
You have worked enough over the past 4 weeks. Now stop.
Man, guys, I'm trying my best not to FOMO this, but it does seem to be real weak. How long does it take to blow a 100K account with micros? Not too long if you're really talented.
Order filled.
Oh, let's see. We're trying to catch this break here. It is breaking, so it's looking all right. Let's start trailing a few stops, just in case. Come on, still sinking. Still sinking.
Here we shot
Yeah, I did.
Stop
Sorry
field.
about that. We got one too many. Let's just bring these last two. All right, we got one remaining, and they're gone. So nice little push down to our morning session low here. Man, guys, look at this right now, actually. I think I can't even talk. I think I'm at 100%. Aw, really? From what? What lost? $1? I lost 100% win rate right now because of one stinking dollar. That must have been my, when I put that one at break even. My last runner, I'd put it break even and I got stopped out. Still, $350 for first half hour. It's not bad. Okay, so how long does it take to blow a 100K account with micros? So 100K has a $3,000 drawdown, right? If you're trading micros like I am, you should probably do a 5 at a time so that you can scale into minis if you wanted to. So, I don't know. And an average loss would be probably like 40 points, right? An average loss would be 40 points, which is $80. 80 times 5 is 400, right?
Much colder than I expected.
So 3,000 divided by 400, that's 7. 6.5 to 7. So yeah, I mean, man, 6.5 to 7 bad trades. You can blow that thing in a day. I mean, that's not, you can blow that in the morning. 6 or 7 bad trades, you can do that in a half an hour. Hey, Saad. How we doing, buddy? How is India today? We're actually doing, we're having a really good session. We're having a really good session. We're up 350 on it. That's not bad. That's not bad. So kind of like Guitar Guy, kind of like you're saying, man, you feel weird about, you know, cracking open a freshie. This is what I feel weird about too. When I start getting like once these get up to like $1,000 of profit, I'm like, ooh, now I want to switch to a different account, kind of a thing. Ooh. And you can't do that. You gotta keep riding. You gotta keep riding the winners. But we're getting there. If you hear that, it's kind of annoying music in the background, but it's a really cool toy. The 7-year-old got a 4-year-old crane game toy. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. So it literally comes with, man, maybe that's my problem too. Sometimes I'm way the hell out here. The poor microphone. I'm way back here, way the hell up here. But we got a really cool crane game that you put like little fake plastic coins in. And it comes with 6 little plushie toys. And like it's a legitimate crane game. You just move around, it drops down, grabs the claw, comes up, drops into the bin. Super cool. And it didn't cost us $500 at Dave & Buster's every single time we stink and go. So another really, really, really nice bear flag here forming on our 1 minute. Really nice bear flag forming. And what an interesting morning as well. Look at that. It led into showing us a lot of strength up until 9:45. Then that was our tipping point. Then we've just been kind of sneaking down ever since. So that's our 1 minute. Let's pop back over to the 5. Yeah, dude. Took a short scalp, but only made $5 because I was in with 2 micros. That's the only thing you got to be careful with the micros as well. Is always go for, make sure that you're paying attention to points over, you know, the monetary value. That was also one of my issues on Christmas Eve. You know, I blew, like I said, like $450 pretty quickly. I was trading micros. I switched to minis, and then I brought it back to like a $200 loss instead. But the reason that I lost so much money in micros is because, again, the range was like 7 points or something like that. So I was buying like 5 micros and then even bought 10 micros. But I was selling them with like a 3-point gain or something, because even then it was like 3 minutes or 4 minutes would take you, like fluctuating, then finally 3-point gain, you're like fine, and it would show like 30 or 40 bucks in profit, but then when you look at your P&L, you actually lost like 10 bucks because of fees, you know. So it was the most frustrating thing. Like at one point my P&L showed that I was down like $30, but then my total loss was like $200 or something like that, just because of all the fees. So just a thing you always got to keep in mind with micros is,
Dude, back off.
and I'm trying to do a better job at it now as well, is literally just trying my best not to touch it until we're at 10 points. Or at least 7 points, you know, because then it can at least overcome the fee a little bit. So EMA on the 5 minutes way up at 886. Before you go short again, this is what you'd want it to hit, really. You want it to come up, retest this, 886, 887. Do 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 do. But it's Friday, so we got to make sure this isn't wonky and weird. I mean, again, definitely setting up for a nice continuation down still. You can almost take it right now, if I'm being honest. We have just the tiniest little confirmation. This is almost be a hope and a poke, but if you want to take a short, you can put your stop real tight at 874, so you're only losing 10 points on it. But that being said, I mean, I don't know, man. We're trending up. It's just one of those hope and pokes. Half the time, it'll sink down. You're a genius. Half the time, it decides, nope, we want to pop up and touch that 5 first, which again would be 886. 886 is almost our VWAP. So, either direction. Now I certainly wouldn't take it because we're just a little bit higher up, you know? But options. Oh man, remember the nightmare of last week? As I back out too much, okay, hold on. We gotta literally. Charles is so funny. I didn't even look at the chat yet, and I was literally about to say that. I was about to say, remember the nightmare of last week where we hit 10 o'clock and then we just went sideways for the rest of the effing day. And so I don't know. We swept London lows.
Give me 1 second.
We did sweep the lows. Before I do something smart here, would have stopped me out of loss if I tried a short. Yeah, that would have been a quick one, man. Well, yes and no. I don't know. It depended on what you were going to try to target. You know, and just sometimes I talk too quick, and I obviously didn't take it myself. But when I was talking about that, you know, we were like right about here. And I said you'd put your stop up here. So you could have gotten, even if you're a little late on it, say you got in at 67, you got out right here. 60. No, I agree. That's kind of a small risk to reward right there. I mean, obviously right now it's playing out in our direction, but still. If I'm being honest, this is the big candle I probably would have gotten out at, and it's not even that big of a candle. It's only like a 5-point. But look at this, bear flag playing out. So if you took it and held it with some conviction, it'd be a pretty good play. Ooh, actually, I might be jumping the short sooner than later here, guys. Everything else is starting to kind of lose all of its support and drop.
Order filled.
Again, we got to be kind of careful because we're right at our lows and stuff here. So I might kind of get in and out of this one just a little bit quicker.
Stop pooping in my house.
Oh yeah, Meg. Damn. So we just broke new lows. Hopefully that's not a fake out. The reason that I ended up getting excited was just because of these guys. ES is selling off, Qs are selling off, and then look at Nvidia specifically. It broke its EMA. But we need this thing to continue. Not feeling as confident about it now. Let's see. Gonna move these stops pretty aggressively just because I kind of up on the day, and I'm starting to lose my mental game already, if I'm being honest here, guys. This might even be my last trade of the day. I'm just feeling all sicky and gross. We're up 375 on the day. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Charles. We didn't fill that gap. That's what I was talking about earlier, too, man. And that was kind of my thesis of why we might not hit 26,000 today, was because we didn't hit the stupid gap fill earlier in the week. You know, we got within 8 points, 7 points of filling that gap, didn't fill it. Now we're within 70 points of 26,000, which everybody gets excited about. We didn't hit it. So that was kind of the thesis of why we might drop down, but at the same time, keep in mind it's Friday. It's going to be a big old ball of, I don't know, uncertainty. Somebody's got to get trapped. Right now it seems like the bulls are getting trapped, but we'll see. Bear flag breaking. Hell yeah, hi Joe. Good, man. Good. Yeah, look at that. That is kind of stupidly frustrating too, that I talk about the short here. I don't take it. I take the quick short here. It worked out, luckily. But this is what I was kind of talking to you guys about too on micros. This is almost a wasted trade right here. So look at that. We made literally 2 points off of it. $4.50. We probably lost money on this one because of fees. I don't really know how much the fees are, but I bet you we lost money on it instead. Yeah. No conviction in that trade. Dude, I appreciate you, Miguel. Listen, man, I'm all about that too. Like, I'm obviously drinking tea right now. I didn't put honey in it, but that's a phenomenal suggestion. Actually, we have bees. I mean, if you guys ever saw, you know, if you ever saw the, like, Patrick and stuff like that, I was talking about it. We do have bees. We got them, like, 8 months ago. And our hive, unfortunately, kind of left. They swarmed and half of them left. The queen might have died, like, 4 months ago. They just appointed a new queen, luckily. It was a very impressive procession. It happened about a month ago, 2 months ago. But, I mean, fuck, man, again. Wow. But, yeah, they can appoint a new queen and stuff like that. So, presumably, they appointed a new queen because it seems like the hive is starting to do okay again. But we haven't gotten any honey out of it. That was supposed to be... We like to make our gifts and stuff like that for our family members and friends and stuff like that. And these gifts take us a long time to make usually. They're like months, you know, months of planning and stuff like that. And like the bees was one of them, right? So it's like, hey, we're going to give all of our friends honey for Christmas this year. So we go out, we buy a beehive, we buy bees, and then we learn how to make honey. And that was going to be one of our gifts. And stinking bees didn't produce any honey. Man, I don't know. It's looking real weak for a continuation. I do almost want to jump back in. 17 watching right now. Dang, man. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, it means a lot to me. You know, this is our fledgling little channel. We just started it 3 weeks ago. For those guys that are new, sorry that I'm a little bit sniffly and wish I knew y'all in real life. Listen, son, I'm 100%. Oh, God. Guys, this is not how you stream. Yeah, Sod, I 100% agree with you, and all you guys, you know, all of you guys are my original solid crew here. I mean, like I said, if anybody ever comes to Orlando, I'm a very friendly and accommodating guy. Please look me up. Listen, we got a really good setup here. We got the 3 acres, we got our wake boat, we got the go-kart tracks and everything else. What'd you just make, Bubba?
I'm gonna show
Oh, a little teeny tiny actuated shark. This is the 3D printer.
Already
My
lost
kiddo got the 3D printer. Super sick.
So is it broken or is it not broken?
what?
Well, it's got the slit in it, so it's
It's just a
working.
little yeah, it's working.
But the
there's
slit
just
will
a little-
grab stuff once in a while, and if it's a fine detail piece, it's screwing it up and breaking it.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
it is a part that's broken. It's brand new, so it should be replaced anyways, you know. But that also might be why it's all stringy and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
But sorry. So yeah, long story short, Sod,
We're not gonna use it right now, okay?
Hey, my thing.
we should organize a meeting in LA.
Yeah.
Shoo.
We're not gonna
Dude,
use it
honestly,
right
man, worldwide. We'll do a traveling tour.
now. Do you want him using it while it's broken?
I don't care. Because the piece is the piece. Like, it's just... The only thing it's going to do is waste a little bit more plastic, potentially, but it's not going to break the piece farther, I would say. And the piece has to get replaced, so it's just...
Alright, I'm gonna run to Crystal's house to drop something off for them.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm not taking the kids with me.
Alright.
They know about Sky Zone, so I'm gonna take them there later.
Alright. Love ya. But yeah, dude, I would love to do meetups. And again, I've talked about it a billion times, but this weekend, now that I finally have my setup, this weekend I'll find what type of screen sharing website I like the best and stuff like that. And then starting next week, any of my subscribers that want to co-host a day with me, we'll set up an email address. We'll get you guys connected. And then, yeah, the concept will be, you know, I'll run it just like I'm running it now. You know, I'll have all my different screens we flip through, but one of the screens will be your Trade of 8 screen as well. We'll have your pretty little head, you know, right next to mine. And we'll just do, you know, interview process. Not like an interview process, but, you know, we'll just chat. We'll hang out, we'll chat, we'll trade. We can copy some of your trades, we can copy some of my trades, and collectively, hopefully, we all get stinking better. But at the same time, I think it would just be cool for people that don't want to go into all of this chaos of creating a channel and creating like the screens and this and that and the next thing. But you're a really good trader and you wouldn't mind showing people like, hey, you know, this is the day that I traded on Sink or Swim Trading. Like, you can send it to all your friends and family. Like, look, you know, I'm a great trader. We made $2,000 that day and everybody was jumping through the roof. So really, really cool concept. But yeah, love you guys to death. I'm signing off. Let's just do the quick recap here, because it actually is pretty nice day for micros. We only lost $1 today, so if you followed my trades today, we only lost $1. We're up 424. We're up 95%. That's not a bad day when you're feeling kind of yicky. But love you guys to death. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of the day, a phenomenal weekend, and yeah, we'll see you bright and early Monday, 9:25, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. I mean, hold on. Yeah, dude, I feel like shit. Sorry, Hydro. What prop and platform where you buy funded prop accounts ready to copy trade? Dude, I always just go with the cheapest, man. If I'm being honest, as long as it allows, and I haven't done copy trading yet, which is why I have too many accounts that are profitable, you know, without them like passing and stuff like that, as I show a blown account. But yeah, look at that. There's like 403, brand new freshie. I don't know. I need to do a better job. I mean, if I had copy traded these accounts, maybe I'd be doing a little bit better, you know. But I would just go with whoever's cheapest, You know, that's why I went with Legends and Apex. They were both 90% off. You know, so if there's a funded that's 90% off or anything like that, then hell yeah, just buy the cheapest account you can. Because it seems like they all go through some bullshit, if I'm being honest. Like, even the best account, you'll get complaints about them not necessarily paying, or they have like oh, you didn't do this perfect, so we're not going to pay you because of that. The shitty accounts do it, the best accounts do it, everybody does it. So it's just one of those things that buy the cheapest, trade your trades, and then 90% of the time it should work out and you'll get paid. I think that that's a good. Yeah, dude, it's definitely tequila time now. Don't copy my trades. You'll blow some accounts. Hey, listen, guitar guy. Same thing though, man. You can come on the show, and we'll just put a disclaimer like, hey, you know, we're learning. We're learning here. That's all this is. But love you guys to death. Appreciate you. Have a good day, and hell yeah, we'll see you guys next time.